Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is He Is Coming. Now, what is He Is Coming, you might be asking. And why does that sound so sus just to hear that right out the gate? This is another game that I would classify under the old man dopamine games, where it's a roguelike. You get to choose from 3 upgrades. There's a lot of RNG. It's an auto battler. Now, I could explain it, or I could just show it to you. So let's do it. This is He Is Coming. What the deal is with this game is we take the role of a knight, a valiant knight that in however many days time, 3 days and 3 nights time, he is coming. Now, who is he? He is Razor Tusk Hog. So what we have to do is try to gain enough power in order to beat the Razor Tusk Hog within 3 days and 3 nights time. How are we going to do that? Well, what we can do is we can explore. And we can look around and see, okay, so we got a treasure chest here. We got the brittle bark bow. After 3 strikes, we lose 2 attack. So that is, it's good right out the gate, but it is not like, it's not good long-term. In a fight, right? In a fight, exactly. Let's get the Lifeblood Helmet. I think that would be good. First turn, restore health equal to the damage dealt by strikes. Equal to the damage dealt by strikes. So I think that means we will get a, that means our strikes would do 1 damage, so we would heal for 1, if I'm interpreting that correctly. Unless that means every time we hit them, we will heal, which would also be extremely busted. Let's look around. We seem to be beset on all paths by wolves. Feels like there's going to be a hidden catch? No, that's the long and short of it. So this is an auto battler. So what that means is there are enemies that you go up against. They have specific stats, and you just compare your stats and see if, over time you would be able to best the enemy. So the wolf attacks for 1 damage, we attack for 1 damage, we heal for 1. Wolf attacks for 1 damage, we attack for 1 damage. Okay, it is just that first turn. It's just that first turn. It's giving Clicker Hero vibes, very much so. Okay, so we can choose Emerald Earring, restore 1 health every other turn. Ruby Earring, deal 1 damage every other turn. Or Sapphire Earring, gain 1 armor every turn. There's a lot of different builds and a lot of different ways that you can approach this game. One major complaint that I would have over He Is Coming, though, is that this game is very RNG. It is very, very RNG. We just kind of gotta get what we get and hope for the best. But let's keep exploring and see if we can find them. We also turn up the speed a little bit. Okay, so you notice when we fought that guy, we gained 1 gold, and we also just kind of stayed at 8 health, right? Now you might be asking yourself, what if we could just skip all those battles? Well, you can. You hit control, and then you skip every battle with the chaff enemies, and so anytime you find an enemy, you can just like, see, oh no, there's a spider. Boop. We lost 3 health, but we gained a gold. So the game just like can auto-resolve the fights for you. We might be kind of cooked unless we find some sort of weapon. Because right now we just have a wooden stick. I did get the Ice Block Shield though, so that we have at least some armor, so that we aren't totally screwed. But the issue is that when the battle starts, we gain 2 freeze. So our attack will be halved as long as we have freeze stacks. So at the start of the battle, for the first 2 turns, we won't have any, we won't be able to attack at our full strength. Vibe into the music, it's really good. I bought this game to play it. I've seen some of it. You should play it. It's really good. We only have 3 gold. This is a merchant here. Now when we have enough healing with the Lifeblood Helmet and the Emerald Earring, that anytime we fight the porcupines, we'll actually get health, and we'll get gold. So you can kind of see how once you have the auto battling on, how quick this game can go, and how addictive it can be. And we got the Blood Moon Sickle. On hit, take 1 damage, but it does 5 damage. 5 damage. I'm gonna go find VR chat games to play, but rest assured I'll be here. Good luck to you. Let's do the Blood Moon Sickle. I like this kind of risk versus reward kind of healing build that we're creating. So I'm gonna see if we can start to really lean into that. We still got a day and 2 nights starting into the next night here. Redwood Helmet, exposed, restore 3 health. So that's if our armor breaks, we will heal for 3. That sounds pretty good. That kind of goes with the healing that we have. There's also set bonuses that we can get. So if you get, as you can see, 3 hero items, then you can get the set bonus for having all of the hero stuff. Then if you get 2 of the same item, you can also combine them and make them better. There's a lot of build expression that you can do in this game. And you know what I like to do most is, you know, if I come across a situation where there is a themed build, that's always going to be something that I'm trying to go for. So our theme right now is kind of like, as you can see, it's like kind of sanguine. You know, it's we're kind of like a vampire with like a vampire sickle kind of thing. So maybe we can find some more stuff that kind of goes along with that theming. None of this is very good. The leather glove would give us a little more health, but here's the thing we're gonna run into. The Razor Tusk Hog has 4 speed, and if the Razor Tusk Hog has more speed than you, its first strike deals 10 additional damage. So he's going to do 14 damage to us. So we can survive that with our armor right now. So I don't see any merit to get anything else right here, right now. Make bacon and ham pork chops out of him? I think we're gonna. I think we got him. He's pretty cooked. The other thing you'll notice is that there are thorns. There's a thorn mechanics. So basically, you can apply a buff to yourself, or the enemies can apply a buff to themselves, where if you attack them, you take damage. Or vice versa. So with the horn helmet, for example, you start with 1 horn. If a monster attacks you, they will take 1 damage. Now, you can imagine, you start stacking that, you start building that, you start, you know, making that crazy. If somebody touches you, they blow up. This is the kind of game where you start playing it and you're like, nah, this is pretty cool. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna get too into this. And then 3 hours go by. And then you're like, oh, okay. That looked like a hedgehog? It was a hedgehog. That was a bat. Bats are so... Ooh, okay, here we go. Vampiric Wine. Wounded. Restore 4 health. So this is if we take more than half of our health in damage, it'll immediately restore 4 health. This also goes with our theming, and really when you think about it, theming matters more than anything else.
Victory Screech!
That's what I'm saying, Durgan. That's what I've been about this whole time. Just got to get through this bear's armor. I don't think big titty goth mommies like Lady Dimitrescu will be very happy about you taking her blood wine. Listen. She'll be happy when I bring her blood wine that I find that she didn't know was out there. So I think we'll be fine. Everybody likes wine. You know? Probably. I'm actually not that big a fan. Sorry for the delay. Didn't know how the bit things work. Love the victory screech. No, it's all good. Thank you for supporting the stream, Durgan. Never have to apologize for that. All right, here we go. He has came. Razor Tusk Hog. Okay. He has more speed, so he's going to hit us for a lot of damage here, but we're going to heal for a lot immediately. Boom. 14. We're down to 4. Immediately healed back to 8. Immediately back to 9. And now we just frickin' slap his booty. We're going to hit him for a full 5 damage right here. Boom. He done. So now that we've killed the first guy, we've got another 3 days and 3 nights before he is coming. The Redwood Treant. The Redwood Treant temporarily gains 3 attack if the player has no armor. We do not want this guy to have, to get through our armor. Also, we got out of that with 1 health, which is insane, but that's okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Yeah. That's cray-cray. I think we should be able to kill this bat without dying, but we'll see. Yeah, we need to heal up a little more. Yeah, but the armor and our latent healing, we should be okay. The wine will heal us again if we heal past half and then we drop down back past half again. But yeah, right here, right now, we just, yeah, see, there we go. Now we're doing okay. So let's forge an edge onto the Blood Moon Sickle here. So the Blood Moon Sickle does on hit take 1 damage. We are going to put an edge on that that heals us for 1 health. So it'll be a net wash. We can also apply oil to the weapon here so we can maybe get a little more attack. It would be nice if we found a merchant too. Right there, easy. Ah, the crows though. The crows are stealing all of our money. You really gotta try to murk the crows in 1 hit, or else they do tend to be a problem. So we found a golem. The golem lets us combine 2 items, which is always a nice thing to do. We got a jewelry chest here, which lets us combine, or sorry, which lets us get another piece of jewelry. I was hoping we would get an emerald earring so that we could maybe combine 2 earrings, but doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get that. The Bejeweled Blade gives 2 attack for each jewelry, which is pretty good if you went that kind of a build. But I don't think we did. The Grave of the Hero here usually has some pretty good shit. Sword Talisman. Whenever you deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal an additional 1 damage. So there's other items like, you know, the items that give you thorns, or there's bombs, there's other ways to deal damage that aren't just you attacking a monster. Unfortunately, our build seems to be centered around attacking directly. So that is unfortunate, but that is where we are. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. This would be really good for fighting this guy. Because that way we could keep armor on our person. So I'm gonna take that Moonlight Shield. I'm just trying to think about what fight we have coming up and how we could build around, like, the strategy of it. You know what I'm saying? Also, as soon as we can, we need to replace the Ice Block Shield. But I don't know if we can do it against this guy in particular. Because we gotta keep that armor. Still doing decent damage, though, even though we're starting off by being frozen. Transforms an item into another item of the same rarity. Let's do Frostbite Gauntlet. Ooh, we got Frostbite Trap, so if we're wounded, it'll freeze the enemy for 3. Which means for 3 turns after I get wounded, they'll be at half damage no matter what. pretty strong. So we're kind of like a Blood Frost build right now. It's kind of cool. First turn, temporarily gain 2 attack. That could help mitigate the freezing effect from the Ice Block Shield. I think we might get that over the Ice Block, over the Frostbite. And hopefully keep, maybe start one-shotting these guys a little more. But see, we could have got a second Frostbite trap, and then we could have combined those two things. And then that would have been great. Yeah, you made it back to 10. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. We have so much healing from the Lifeblood Helmet and Emerald Ring, and the Restore 1 health on hit. Let alone the Vampiric Wine. But, you know, it's never enough. You know, you want more. Ooh, okay, we're gonna get a chance to buy from the merchant here before the boss. That's awesome. Whenever you take damage, restore 1 health, that would go with our theming. That would definitely go with the theming. Convert 1 armor into 2 thorns. Don't really want to replace the weapon. I think we want to get the cloak. Let's put that instead of the whetstone. And now we're just the Healy man. Good luck doing any damage to us now. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we start off with half damage, sadly. First 2 turns though, this guy's only doing 3 damage. This guy's, what's gonna happen is this guy's gonna break through all of our armor. Then he's going to hit us for 6 damage, just gonna get us down to half health, right? We're still working on breaking through his armor, which stinks. And then what's gonna happen is, this guy, so he's doing 6. He's gonna break us down to 4, and then all of our stuff is gonna trigger here. So especially the Moonlight Shield should give us 2 armor, which should then allow us to start healing again. Also, I realized I'm in the way. Chat, you gotta tell me those things. Now you can see my stats. Okay. There it is. So hit us for 4, but we healed 1 from the Crimson Cloak and 1 from the Vampiric Wine. Now that, ooh, but we don't gain the 2 armor. This is gonna be a little tricky. We should get it now when he hits us. No, no. Ooh, down to 1. We need the armor. There it is. Okay. I think we're still dead, though. Oh, he only does 3. This is a tricky... Oh, we have armor. We have armor. We're good. We got him. We got him. That Moonlight Shield saved us. It saved our life there. And I got an achievement for killing that guy. Nice. So now, the last boss here is the he. Leshen. Leshen is the, so now, I've never beat Leshen. I've also never beat that guy that we just fought. This game looks great. It's so good. It is another one of them fun old man dopamine games that I love so much. How you doing, Slam Bam? Thank you, ma'am. Let's see what's around us here. We've got that merchant. We're good. Transform an item into another item of the same rarity. I broke my nose today at the swimming pool. What the hell? What happened? Did one of the kids get you? Another cracked whetstone. We have a lot of stats that are applying right now, which is pretty nice. Let's get some armor. I was swimming under the water, letting kids surf my body, and I swam straight into the wall. Ah. Well, it was a good lesson for the kids. You know, don't do that. Ooh, take 3 damage when the battle starts. That could actually be useful. Steal 2 armor from the enemy. Leshen doesn't have any armor. What sucks is, like, our build is okay, but we don't have any gold stuff. And the way that we get gold stuff is we would find it in chests. We would just get lucky and find it in chests. Or we would fucking combine 2 of the same thing. And we have not found one other thing that is the same thing as we already found. I don't think we want to get that. Oh, man. So we might be a little bit cooked against Leshen. I'm thinking that we might be not doing so hot when we arrive there. Again, nothing good. It does sound pretty painful. I'm glad you got out of it though, man. I mean, you could have just, like, went unconscious and, like, had a real bad time. Anything... If your health is full, gain 5 armor. It's pretty good. The problem is that Leshen is going to be doing 7 damage. Which is more than we can probably tank for multiple turns, even with armor. If you have freeze, gain 5 thorns. We are going to be frozen at the start. It might be good to put ice spikes on us. Huh. My kids were like, oh, Dad, you have blood on your face. Yeah, you think? You think? Take 5 damage and gain 10 thorns. This guy could freaking blow himself up on our person. What if we got Thorn Ring and Ice Spikes? We just need 2 more gold. Yeah. That'll be easy. We just gotta kill a couple monsters. Just trying to think about the build. Trying to consider the build. We got a golem right there, but man, it was just nothing, no same stuff. Sucks. Really sucks. Okay, so now this will be a sick combo now. So Leshen will hit us. When we start the round, we're gonna gain 5 thorns. Leshen will hit us and we'll gain 10. So then what that means is we'll immediately have 15 thorns. Every time he hits us, he's gonna take 15 additional damage to himself. And then we'll start smacking him for 7 every round. So I think we'll be able to have him on damage, but I don't know if we're gonna have him on, we're not gonna be able to tank his damage for very long. Did you kill a porcupine? Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do out here in the woodlands, man. This game also has a really cool PvP mode, an asynchronous PvP mode, which I will show you guys right after we complete a run. Very, it's like very well thought out. Here we go. Here's the big boss, Leshen. Okay, we're gonna take this really slow. Okay, boom, immediately 10. He has more speed than us. He hits us for 7. All of my armor's gone. However, another 5 thorns. Oh, we dealt the thorn damage. Okay, there we go. Oh, that doesn't stay. Oh, that is not great. We are very cooked. We are very cooked. We're healing pretty well though. Ooh. Now we're dead. Okay. Damn. Ah, damn. Win against the Redwood Treant for the first time. So as you go through the game, you find more items, which then help you on subsequent runs. So close, I know. 2 attack for each empty equipment slot. That sucks. That sucks balls. I mean, it could be good, I guess, if you were going... If you had, like, 2 gold items that were crazy. But I think for the most part, that is kind of ass. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys Kingmaker. What is Kingmaker? Kingmaker is a PvP mode. What do you mean PvP? How do you PvP in this game? Well, when you progress through this game, the he that is coming is they. It's Burin Dan. Burin Dan has a build here. He has a silver scale dagger. He has 2 fish. Give the enemy 1 riptide. At the end of the turn, remove 1 riptide and take 5 damage. We also got Serpent Lyre. Give the enemy 3 poison. Symphony. Trigger the effect of another random instrument item. It's very, very strong. This guy has a really good build. So we need to go collect stuff and try to get items that are better than this guy's build. Are we going to be able to do that? Probably not, but we'll definitely try. Also, keep in mind, they're using a lot of times items that they've already like unlocked through playing the whole game. And like, you know, I have a little bit of time in the game, but not that much. Let's go with the Redwood Cloak. A horse? There's some new stuff in here. I haven't played the Kingmaker mode yet. Horse carriage, where would you like to go? Oh. Okay. Huh. Gonna call it a night early, bud. Alright, take it easy, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's go to the gold. That's cool, and the horse actually takes us there. You'd love to see it. Really need to find 2 items of the same rarity. Or 2 items of the same rarity. Just 2 of the same items. That would be tremendous. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got 2 double-plated armors. So now we can get up to this guy and combine. And now we've got a golden double-plated armor. So -4 speed, which sucks. But, you know, we weren't going to attack first anyway. Having that extra armor is going to be a big boon. Weapon pile. Let's go with the redwood rod. Maybe we can get the redwood build going. That would be pretty tremendous. This is a cauldron. Use that to combine 2 food items. Doesn't look like we've got that. A large golem. Upgrade a common or golden non-unique item. So can I upgrade the double-plated armor? Ooh. Use the large golem. Okay, so when exposed, we've got diamond armor. We're freaking Minecraft Steve right now, apparently. When exposed, gain 12 armor. So once we lose all of our armor, we will immediately gain another 12 armor. That's pretty strong. I still don't know if we have enough to kill this guy. Yo, thank you for the lurk there, Lemon. Appreciate you. Let's get an additional strike. Definitely gonna need to burn this guy down quick. I'd say right now we have a chance. There's definitely a chance. With the Riptide though, the Riptide might absolutely fucking kill us. I will not lie to you. Enemy strikes deal 1 damage less while you have armor, but 1 damage more otherwise. Stinky. Let's get the wine for now. Kinda stinky. Kinda not great. So we already got some oil on the redwood rod. I think we just gotta keep hoping that we get some redwood stuff. Another glove. The problem with his build with the Riptide thing, he's just going to do damage to us. There's no way that we can avoid that. And we don't really have a lot of means to heal either. That is the trouble. This guy might have us. We got a redwood roast, but that isn't part of the set. What we need is the redwood crown. I still don't necessarily know if that would be enough, but it would be something. Yeah, none of these are good. We might be cooked here, chat. Ooh, actually, okay, wait, hang on. Vampiric wine. Golem the vampiric wine. Ah, we couldn't make it to him. All right, here we go. We got another player. Let's see how we do. So he's going to apply Riptide. Oofa doofa. We're poisoned. The Riptide is rough. Ooh, we might have him. Actually, we got him. It's just that easy. It's just that easy, folks. But now we got to go up against, a very, a Russian guy. He's done it, folks. We beat another player. Okay, we got that build craft going. We got the vampiric wine. Having the diamond double-plated armor is definitely putting in work right now. Redwood helmet. We got the redwood set. What does that do? When wounded, restore health to full. So if we drop down less than half health, we'll restore it to full. That's absolutely massive. Cannot overstate how massive that is. Okay, we are cooking. We are beginning to make something in the kitchen right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm throwing stuff together. We're building a recipe together. We have -6 speed, so the saffron feather would be useless. What is this guy's damage from? On hit, gain 1 armor and restore 1 health. Every 3 strikes, gain 2 attacks. So this guy really wants to stay in the fight. I think... Wow, every 3 strikes, gain 1 attack. Every 3 strikes, gain 2 attack. Ooh, gain 2 additional strikes. If we knock this guy down to less than half, we really gotta, like... I think we might still have him. It's gonna be close. But definitely freezing this guy, I think, would be important. So let's get the frostbite trap. And try to make sure that this guy, if he's gaining strikes and he's gaining attack, we got to try to make sure that we can get him down to dealing half damage. Yeah, I think that'll be probably a better use of the leather gloves. We'll see. We will definitely see. Nothing? We want the big golem. That's what we really want. Oh, it was right there. Nice. Gain armor equal to lost health when battle starts. Well, hopefully we don't start the battle with less than full health, right? Yeah, let's get the Elderwood necklace. Sure. That kind of goes with the theming here. We're kind of like a tanky frost, like, druid? With the redwood stuff. Kind of a unique build. Sucks at night, though. You don't know where anything is. Would like to find one other matching item here, so maybe we could go back to the golem. But I ain't seeing it. See, this is... Oh, okay. Hang on. Redwood helmet. We could get a golden redwood helmet. Hang on. Where's that golem? Where's that golem? Didn't we? Yeah, we had a golem nearby. Yeah. Did we have a waypoint near a golem, though? That's the question. Because we can travel to waypoints. I thought I unlocked a waypoint, didn't I? Where else were we exploring? Oh, through here. Hello, waypoint. Did I not cross through that waypoint? Man, it does definitely help if you get a waypoint. Did we start here? The bargaining tent? I think we did. Man, okay, we just gotta keep looking for a golem. Hopefully we get lucky. Sucks. No. It's gonna be close. Golem, please. No. Alright, here we go. Russian might. We got 2 strikes. I mean, he has no armor. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of strikes. That's a lot of strikes. Oh, and then look, every strike, he's getting armor. Seven damage. We gotta freeze him with the frostbite trap. I think we're still cooked. He's got such a sleeper build. I love this guy's build. This music whips, it's really good. What a good build. Whenever you restore health, restore 1 additional health. Yeah. Man, that guy had a sick fucking build, dude. That was great. Nicely done. Nicely done. Cool. Okay, let's do one more run of the woodland, and then we'll see what else we got. The woodland. I mean, right out the gate, going with the fucking golden treasure chest. That's pretty crazy. First turn, temporarily gain 4 attack. Give the enemy 2 freeze right off the rip is pretty good. Pretty good, especially if they are a high damaging dude. Let's get that. And maybe we'll go for like a freeze build. If we don't die to porcupines, that is. Good. I'm so glad that it turned to night right when we were looking to see what's around us. Shit. Shit. Shit! We're dead. Amazing. The juxtaposition of the RNG, you know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get cooked. What? Yeah, so the monsters chase you at night. Can we kill this bear? Will we kill this bear? Yes, we will. It just does like 4 damage to us. Crazy! Crazy. Okay, we're still pretty lucky here, though, because we're getting another golden treasure chest. Gain 6 gold at the start of every day. That's pretty strong. Especially if we're going to be finding merchants. I really want to hang out with crows more. I gotta get my food throwing game back on for my crow friends out in the backyard. For every crow that I slay, I wish I could have another friend. Another crow friend. There we go, 6 gold. Bats, though, bats can fuck right off. And it's not because I don't love them, because they are amazing creatures. But they do have a lot of diseases. Call them my crow bros. Crow bros. Woo. They're so smart, man. They're so smart. Can't get multiple of the same item, which stinks here. Restore 3 health right out the rip. Steal 2 armor. What do I need from this guy? His strikes ignore armor, so we just need that health. Let's go with the Emerald Crown. Cool. Sweet. Man, I can't believe how hard that Russian guy's build ripped. That was crazy. He had such a good one. Swift strike. Okay, we got a lot of money here, so we could really make something happen here. I think Corvids are on the same level of intelligence as like a 4-year-old or something insane. That is insane. The Sanguine Rose. Whenever you restore health, you restore an additional 1 health. That's really good. That's very good. That's so good, I think we're gonna get it and put it in place of the Ruby Ring. Your base armor is doubled. The Granite Lance is pretty nice. This weapon gains 2 attack for each stack of thorn that you have. That's really good. Battle start. If you have more speed than the enemy, gain an additional 2 strikes. And so that means we'll do 6 damage right out the rip. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we don't really have the combo. Yeah, let's get the Swift Strike Rapier. Alright. We'll do 1 restock and see if there's anything else good. If your health is full, gain 5 armor. Nah. I think we're okay. Just kind of need to get 2 of the same thing at this point. Also, the Lifeblood helmet is not as great as it could be. So there is that to consider. Temporarily gain 2 attack. That would also be really great for having more speed and having more strikes. So maybe we want to get that. I think I want to get that over the Lifeblood helmet. Although we won't really have any means to heal. I think what we're going to do is, with our 18 health, we're going to heal at night. Which we can do at these campfires. Yeah, because we need some sort of healing to have the Sanguine Rose actually help at all. Yeah. Hopefully we can tank this bear. I think we got it. I'm gonna have a lot of attacks on this guy. Why don't we have more speed than him? Actually, I might have fucked up. Actually, I might have fucked up a lot. Why are we only doing 1 damage? Yeah, I definitely fucked that one up. I don't think I read closely enough on some of those item descriptions. Okay, let's try a different tact here. So we can get a boomstick. And maybe try to go for a bomb or explosion build, which could be cool. Do the additional damage on non-weapon strike kind of thing. Maybe get a little bit of armor to balance it out. I think we'll speed things up a little bit with the auto battle. Cool. Okay. Nice. We'll make a plan of attack here. I think we want to maybe do this circle. And we get the, let's get the helmet. So with the werewolf, while the player's below 50% health, the werewolf temporarily gains 5 attacks. So we really have to stay above 50 HP or give him the freeze. Give him the freezeness. One or the other. Let's make sure he can't actually do that much damage to us. Let's get the attack oil. Get the bombs. See, now we're cooking. Now we got the bomb build to go with the bombs. That's how we do. Spend 5 speed to permanently gain 1 additional strike. Now, we don't have any means to generate speed, so I think most of this might be not useful. So I think we're just going to keep on trucking. Still need something to heal with. Don't think we care about healing just yet. Maybe on the last night, we'll try to find a campfire. Okay. Think we can do this loop here. Hopefully in the last day. Shield of the hero. None of this is very good. None of this is really speaking my language here. Mm-hmm. 5 armor. We got some health. I mean, we have a little bit of healing there, but we need the damage. We might be cooked here. I don't like our build, but such is the. Ooh, okay, hang on. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. You can only equip 1 rose. If you have freeze, gain 5 thorns. If your health is full, gain thorn at start of battle. Give yourself and the enemy 5 freeze each. Is that good for our setup here? Not really. Maybe? Because we're doing at least 1 damage no matter what. How much health is he? He has 20 health, which is the shitty part. Let's see what else we got. We need bombs. Before any other item triggers, if you have less speed than the enemy, steal all speed from the enemy. We will have less speed than the enemy. But I don't know if that matters. I don't know if that matters. Let's do 1. No, I can't. Damn, kind of stinky. All right. Let's see if we got him. If we do, great. If we don't, we'll figure it out. The 1 damage wolf. There we go. 2 damage. Uh-oh. Here we go to the half health. Yep, there's the half health. No, we're healing. Ooh, he's got us. Damn. Almost had him. Almost had that wolf, but unfortunately he was able to absolutely dunk on us. Anyway, that is the crux of He Is Coming. It's a pretty fun game. Very, very, very neat. Very, very fun. But we're going to switch it up here. Thank you for joining us for He Is Coming, though. But maybe we'll get a chance to pop back in and do some more king making at some point. But I don't know. It's definitely a neat little thing that if it strikes your fancy, maybe you want to check it out.